And we're continuing on. We're going to be on page 429, create character styles. Now we kind of did this already, so this isn't going to be anything particularly new for you. We want to open the character styles, which we don't have open right now, so it's window, type, and I'm going to bring up character styles, which also opens up the paragraph styles, and I'm just going to dock that so it's out of the way. Using the selection tool, select the type object with the word contact in the navigation area. So we want to select that. And I'm going back in and showing my cascading style sheets again. Let me park that over on the other side. With the type object selected, we're going to click the Create New Style button. Double click it and change the name to NAV. Now we're getting this character styles for that particular style. Click away, click back to select it, double click the nav style to open the dialog box, display the character color, and make sure the fill color swatch is what's active, and click to select any existing swatch other than the white one, and then click to reselect the white, which is that one on the bottom, the R255, G255, B255. Click OK to apply the change. Click the nav item in the CSS Properties panel and click to select the Studio Rentals and shift click to collect the other names across, and then click the nav style in the character styles panel. We're going to do the same thing to create a new character style named H1 based on the format applied to the type object above the artwork in the main text area. So we're going to click on that, make a new style, name it H1, double click it, go to character color. Let's see what's in there. It's a red R166, so click off, click back onto it, reselect it, click the H1 in character properties, and we're going to do the same thing with the paragraph. Click to create a new style, double click it, name it P for paragraph, character color should be black, so deselect it, reselect it, just needs to be the black, say OK, double click it to open the paragraph styles there, and then we're going to do the same thing. Select footer, make a new character style. You're going to name it footer, and character color, we need to reapply the R220, so let's just apply something there and then find the R220, 221, B222 and say OK to it. Double click it, Oh, no, we don't need to double click that. We need to open it up in your CSS properties, and you should be good with all of those. Do a quick save, and then export CSS and image files. Deselect everything. Choose Effect, Document Raster Effects Setting. You can review what you have set. And see, you've got it for RGB, 72 ppi for screen with a transparent background. And just say OK to that. And then in your CSS Properties panel, go into the Options menu and Export All. You're going to get an Export CSS dialog box, and make sure that you're saving the cascading style sheet, and you should be able to save this as site design and save. Review the options there. CSS units are in pixels rather than points. Object appearance includes fill, stroke, opacity. We're leaving the position and size unchecked. We are not generating a CSS for unnamed objects. Everything we have should be named. And we have vendor prefixes, WebKit, Firefox, and Opera, as well as Explorer. And then click OK to generate the proper file. We should take a look at the contents of our WIP folder, and there should be 3 PNG items that were created. So you've got header, home, and Studio 81 logo. And if you open the index file, it should open up. You can open it in whichever browser. I'm going to go with Chrome. Back in your file, make sure that there's nothing selected. We're on Manually Export Site Assets. In the Layer panel, you're going to select the footer image and then click the Collect for Export button at the bottom. Click the folder icon to open the Export for Screens dialog box, and on the right side, click the folder icon there, and then you want to be in your Studio folder and select Folder. Uncheck the Open location after export because we don't need to do that. And we don't need to create subfolders. Click Export Asset. Back in your browser, which I already closed, we should be able to refresh the index and see what was missing. So let me go back in there. And I don't have a good footer on that. Neither do I have the colors, nor do I have my background. Lovely. Try that in Chrome. Nope. I'm missing items in there, so some of mine did not save correctly. And this is why life gets interesting. Okay, so I discovered that I had, because I misnamed my site because I didn't want to destroy my original file. So I named my site Site Design A. And because the style sheet is referenced as site design, when I exported this, I did Site Design A like that. So I had to go in and change it to Site Design without the A on it, which then when I went into my folder and I went into the files, let me go into my WIP file and into Studio and opened up my index file again. This is what I came up with. So now all of the items are done correctly, and that's what basically what you should get. So I made a mistake on that one. And so now everything is fine working, and you can save all of that. And after you get this completely done for this particular lesson, if everything works right for you and it all comes out okay, uh, take a screenshot of your open uh, browser and turn that in, because I just want to see that you've got this completed. If you had issues with it, contact me and I may have you send your files, but it's not the easiest thing to mess with, and uh, that's all I need from you guys, okay? So, you know, good luck.